Okay, so you're here, but not really here, but you will be soon. And I'm sure that you have a million of questions, and you're sick of getting PowerPoints and handouts. So we, as your dedicated Sweet Peer educators, have come up with a video to fill you in on major questions about Sacred Heart and the college community and healthy life. So.
Before I came to SHU, I wish that I knew how important my first semester would be. Finding an organization to be part of, finding a good group of friends, getting into my study habits, and getting into the swing of my classes. I wish I knew that.
I wish I knew how many clubs and activities and things they offer here on campus before I got here, because I didn't realize how many opportunities I'd have to meet people that are interested in the same things I am and everything like that. And so I really wish I knew more about those.
Before I came to SHU, I wish I knew that I would get sick and I wouldn't have to learn to take care of myself.
Before I came to SHU, I wish I knew how easy it was to rise to a position of leadership by just putting yourself out there and giving it a try.
All right, so moving on. What's the main issue that college students face on a college campus? Stress. It's hard to manage everything related to school, extracurriculars, sports, hanging out with friends. So we're going to answer the question of what do SHU students do to take care of stress in their lives?
Whenever I get stressed about something, I usually take my planner and I write down everything I need to get done, and I kind of make a schedule for myself and say from this time to this time I'll do this activity. And I also make sure I schedule breaks for myself, so I'll take a break and watch Netflix, or I'll go hang out with friends. So I always make sure that there's something for me to do so that I don't think about things and stress out too much.
I plan out my week. Every week I make a list every day of things that I have to do, that I have to get done. And when I need help, I'm not afraid to go get help. The school is very supportive, and I have a lot of help from different parts of the school.
Whenever I'm stressed at school, I'll just take a break from my schoolwork. I'll hang out with my friends, go to yoga classes, or just exercise, just maybe even watch Netflix. Anything just to get away from work and just chill out.
Hey you, how do you handle the stress of college life?
I'm doing it right now!
Yes, there are some students that choose to drink a lot, but the majority of Sacred Heart students choose to drink moderately or not at all. So, just because you drink doesn't mean you have to get crazy. Here are some tips to drinking safely and not being that guy at the party.
I think to be safe, it's always good to designate someone to arrange the driving situation. How are we going to get there and how are we going to get home? Whether that's having a friend pick you guys up or getting someone to know when to call the Uber. Also, just knowing to not trust drinks you get from people, understanding that either you bring your own or you know exactly where your drink is coming from, and knowing your limit especially, and not overdoing it.
Some advice that I would give about drinking at SHU is that you don't have to keep up with your friends all the time. Some people can handle more than you, and you have to just accept that. But you can still have a good time even if you don't want to drink at all.
The advice I would give to freshmen coming to SHU is to make sure you're spreading out your drinks instead of drinking them all at the same time or in a very short period of time, so you don't overdrink or anything like that. And also never put your drink down. Make sure you watch your drink so no one can slip anything to it and you won't get hurt.
Before coming to SHU, I wish I actually knew what my alcohol tolerance was. It probably would have saved a couple embarrassing nights.
We've covered stress and we've covered partying here at Sacred Heart, and so the next topic to cover is how to maintain a social life here at SHU. I'm sure as incoming freshmen you have many questions regarding how to meet people here, how to become involved as you were at high school, so here are some tips to conquering both of those.
Advice for the freshmen coming in, use your residential halls to advantage. If you're in a seat in Merton, use the courtyard, hang out there, just get to meet people. That's what I did, because I was up here for sports and whatnot earlier. So it was just sports people here, but then when students actually came in, I was hanging in the courtyard and just introducing myself to people, just getting to know people, just saying hello, being friendly, and then, you know, I built friendships from there.
I definitely recommend leaving your doors open in whatever dorm you end up living in, because those are going to become some of your best friends. That's where I met my best friends. I also recommend going to the programs your RA puts on, because they're there to build community, and also going to the SHU Involvement Fair, because that's where you sign up for all the organizations, and that's where you truly find your passions and your best friends.
Before I came to SHU, I wish that I knew that I didn't have to be best friends with my roommate, that I could still be very good friends with my roommate, but I would also find other friends in clubs, in classes, in my major, and it would all be okay.
So I think that it's important in college that you experiment. You see who is the right kind of person for you. I think that people think that the best thing to do in college is to have a big friend group, but my advice is to know who you are and to know what kind of people you really want to surround yourself with, because you do not need a big group of people in college to get you through it. You just need the few people who you get along with, who validate you, know who you are, and will help you through the toughest times.
80% of life is just showing up, so get out there and do something on our campus. There's so many local things to do. Fairfield is a great area. College life is a lot more than just sitting in a classroom, so get involved, meet people, be kind, make the most of the experience in the next 4 years here at Sacred Heart, because it's going to be a blast. So guys, I'm wrapping it up. Thanks for listening to all the tips on how to live a healthy life at SHU. I wish you the best of luck. I actually just graduated this Sunday, so I will not be seeing you, unfortunately, around campus. But just know that Hart is where the home is. This place is awesome. You're going to have the best 4 years. Make sure that you reach out to your OLs, your RSAs, your suites on campus. We've all been there before, and we're here for you. So best of luck, and go Pios.